What it do? What it do?
We are the crew.
What it do? What it do?
We are the crew.
What it do? What it do?
We are the crew.
Hey guys!
Hi.
I am Tiffany.
I'm Atiya.
And I'm Ladwaun. And we are culturally different.
So today we have two special topics to bring up. Well, not a topic, but the first thing is this mukbang.
Yes, we about to get into.
And then secondly, we're going to talk about something special, and that is
What about your
friends who will stand them down, who will let you down. Hey, oh, yes.
So how did this topic come about? Man,
one of our random conversations?
one of our random conversations at work.
What we sit and do.
What we sit and do. So, you know, those conversations happen. I'm always a part of. We always are part of it. But this happened to be, this happened about 3 years ago.
So
right, A?
Yep.
Okay, so we got the camera crew, not crew, just one.
The cameraman.
Cameraman.
That's a whole man standing behind there.
Man with the plan,
Our
baby.
production, and that's our friend. It's the four of us. It's three of us, but it's one behind
That's
the
right.
scenes, and we appreciate him. But him and I think we were like 2 years, maybe 3 years into our friendship, right? And then the topic came up. He's like, "So what am I to you?" And I'm like, it was like crickets, you know, and he didn't like it, and I kind of had
Which
to.
is crazy because I still remember that conversation to this day. And he was like, he was a little bit, you know, a little rubbed.
And I had to explain it, and you know, my whole thought process was, you know, that's a word that is very sacred to me, and I'm sure it's sacred to you. You know, friendships come and they go, and some hurt and some don't. But for me, they hurt. So that's why, you know, I take that word really seriously. I take it, you know, to heart. By the way, Angel is my friend.
Sidebar.
But it was a good
conversation.
It was a good conversation. It was healthy. It was uncomfortable because I just had one the other day. That was uncomfortable. But
I was just gonna say really quick. So when we had the conversation, like I just remember like we hung out, we had a good time, and I mean I'm hanging out with you outside of work,
right?
And I was thinking, oh, this is my friend or whatever, but
right.
You know, it was a different story for you,
right? It was
but
not
why?
like you wasn't my friend. It was just like we getting there. You know what I'm saying? Like we getting there. That's what was my thought process.
So while we're on the topic of friends, we were just kind of discussing, I wanted to highlight everything that's going on right now in Texas.
Yes.
Oh, can we eat?
Oh, we could definitely
We're going to eat right now, but we want to send out our love and prayers to everyone in Texas. We just pray that the Lord is just covering them. And
their family and friends as well. So I know a lot of you guys, like Ladwaun was discussing, are somehow connected to family or friends over in Texas.
Peace and blessings to everyone.
We're about to dig in.
Okay.
So we have a mukbang. We added a little couple things. We've been to crab boils before, so we kind of know what goes in it, right?
Right.
So we got some snow crab legs. We have some red potatoes. We have some sausages, sweet corn on the cob, and some shrimp. And I created some butter sauce with lemon, garlic, butter, and Worcestershire sauce. Did I say that right?
I think you did.
Worcestershire sauce.
You gotta pronounce. You have to pronunciate. It's Worcestershire.
Oh, that's it. Worcestershire? Yeah.
Worcestershire.
It's that W sauce that win-win.
I'm from the islands, and we
You
don't
can't do all that.
We don't shy in no way.
What you do then? What y'all do? Y'all don't shy. What y'all do?
We do butter, we do peppers, you know, we have our own little thing. We do thyme, we do parsley, you know, we do a lot of herbs. So,
okay.
but I dig in it. I dig in the sauce. I'm digging the sauce.
But about the topic, hello.
So I'm a person that, like, when it comes to friendship, I think I could easily connect with people, but I feel like I know ain't everybody I gonna connect with. I don't know if that makes sense. There's some people that just naturally you could gravitate towards people and find something in common, but it's not everybody that you gonna have in your house.
But let me tell you,
crab.
she believe in energy. So
I do. We said that at first time. I do. I believe in energy, and I feel like people have a place in your life. In some form, some people are made to be there. What do you say, for a season, for a reason, or
or a lifetime,
for a lifetime. And I think pretty easily I know to like whittle them out. I ain't saying that all my friendships been perfect, because I've lost some on the way, I've gained some on the way. I've become friends with people that I never thought I'd be able to have a friendship with, and those are the ones that usually are the best. So. Yeah, I think friendship for me is, I agree with Atiya, it's definitely something that's very sacred, but it's also levels to friendship. That's
true. It's 3 different.
Yes. What about you, Boo?
So friendship to me is something I cherish. I'm gonna tell you why. When you have a friend, you have honesty. And you just have the realest person you can talk to, right? So, but I'm the type of person, when I meet you, my guard is already up. Most people greet you with their guard down, but my guard is up. And you have to prove something to me that I can just let my guard down just a little bit. And that could be a failure of me, because I don't have a lot of friends, but I'm okay with that.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
You don't need a lot of friends.
Like the least friends you have,
usually the better it go.
You don't have to worry about a lot of people being in your business. You don't have to worry about backstabbing you. But the friends I have, I cherish. And I will take my shirt off for anybody in this room. I'll tell you that. If you ever needed it.
Oh, Boo, she gonna make me choke on my crab.
It's all right. Just ow.
That was well said. Well said.
Yeah, being a friend is something serious.
Yeah.
It's
an extension of family, somewhat. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Sometimes your friends become your family.
Yeah, that's
because
right.
your family, not your family.
Yep. And sometimes those friends are the ones that, when you least expect it, they're the ones that come through. It's crazy, because we were just having a conversation last night.
Literally, when you said that, I just thought about it.
You didn't want to touch on it, Boo?
I don't leave it to me.
You got it.
We were talking about how we just always there for each other. Something going on, you just telling us. She'll say Anaya's graduating, and we there. You know what I'm saying? We just feel like you said, it's an extent of family, and you want to be there. You want to be an example of what friendship looks like. And of course, because they're your friend, they're showing you an example of what friendship look like. So it's important to keep that aware, be conscious of, how you are in your friendship, what role you play,
being that energy you want to receive.
That's right.
But you know what? Some people don't know how to be a friend because they have not befriended themselves.
Ooh.
So you have to acknowledge, if you don't have people in your corner, you have to recognize what's real.
Right, and what's going on.
You have to look at
That's right. That's you owe it to yourself to look at it and be like, what's going on?
Yep.
Yeah.
And am I the common denominator?
Right.
You know what I
what's
mean?
What's going on? Like,
do I have some healing I need to do? So then
it kind of makes you, kind of stretching it to another realm of this friendship talk. You have those people who they're loners. They're loners, and then are they loners because...
Oh man, I knew some loners.
You know what I'm saying? Are they loners because that's a choice they're making, or are they loners because they don't know
how to accept themselves?
And they also ain't had anybody who has shown them an example of what a friendship should look like, what a relationship should look like. Because a friendship is a relationship.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? And in any relationship, it's what? 50-50.
50-50.
I used to go in friendship just fighting my way to be somebody's friend. just fighting my way to be somebody's friend. And I stopped that. I'm not, you know what? Don't beg for nobody to be your friend. You connect off who you connect to.
Yeah.
And once you find that one who
Shouldn't have to
connects
beg.
if you got a best friend, keep them. Unless they do something wrong to you. But I'm just saying. You know, and then like you said, people come in your lives for reasons, seasons, or a lifetime.
You know, to think about that, the friends that I did lose, I would never think, you know what I'm saying, that they were a part of a season. You know what I mean? You're not
they would
thinking
be
that
there for a lifetime.
Yeah, you know, I wasn't thinking that years ago. I wasn't thinking that they're here temporarily. I'm like, oh, this is my best friend. We
But
go
hey,
all the way.
They taught you so much though, right?
Yes.
I would never regret any of that.
Right.
But is that a hard concept for y'all? Like, kind of piggybacking off of what you just saying. Like, for me, I think back on those, and not every friendship, but some friendships, and you know, for whatever reason, you know, maybe it was a falling out, maybe it was just, you know, you lose contact over time. But it's no, you know, especially the ones where it wasn't anything negative. I always
How many
look back
of
at
them-
You grow apart from each other.
I know, but then I sometimes feel like, damn, like what? This was a good friendship, you know. What
went
more
wrong?
could I- What went wrong? What
You
more
grow
could I done?
apart. You grow apart. That's it. I'm trying to tell you. Sometimes you can go to people that you was friends with. Like I got a best friend, been best friends with her since I was in kindergarten. Still consider her my best friend. We don't talk every day, but when I get to her, it's just like we never left. You know what I'm saying?
You know what it is.
Yep, you're right.
And those are the friendships that definitely stand the test of time. But, you know, for me, sometimes I'm kind of like, or this is another important topic. You lose contact, you lose contact with that friend for whatever reason. Somehow you hook back up, whether it's Facebook or Instagram or, you know, a random text. But the energy ain't even the same. Like, the friendship ain't the same, and that's no harm, no foul. You know, it don't mean that.
I think it's okay.
But you know, the fact that
Is it worth trying though?
it was worth trying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's huge that you said, you know what, before I let this go, let me try, let me see. Let's go out for lunch and see what the vibe is. And sometimes it just don't work. I've had that happen to me before, where we were friends before, went our separate ways, became friends again. We probably were friends again for probably like 6 years, but then went our separate ways.
That's a
Like officially.
officially. That's a very scary thing for me.
And that
because-
had to hurt too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it
Yeah.
tested you.
Yeah. Yeah.
For me, that's just a very scary thing to think about, because, you know, you build these relationships, you introduce them to your family, you do all these things, you have these great experiences, and then it's just like everything, it's like literally.
we could take it even a notch further. They become like your beneficiary.
Yes.
Like literally,
Yes,
you put them down
but you
as a
tell them
beneficiary.
everything. Yes,
Let me change
yes.
that.
They know the ins and outs, baby. They know you like your gynecologist know you. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like
Gone.
like a light switch. It's off.
And then you
It's
feel
hard
bad
again.
because you be like, dang, they know so much about me. But anyway, I know just as much as about them. Not saying you gonna,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And let me tell you,
That's how you know. Dang.
let me tell you, as a Scorpio, we are very secretive. We are very particular with the information. We will get your information now. I don't know how, but we just have a way.
That's the
Y'all
Scorpios, boy.
Y'all Scorpios know. We have a way, and on my end, I don't think it's that I'm trying to do it. It just be happening.
I be at work like, damn, how you get all that information from the customer?
Yo, I be knowing a lot. I be knowing.
They
everything.
divorced, and he gonna take the house, and she taking the kids. I'm like, how
Baby.
you know all that?
Go back in. They be telling me everything.
Hey.
But yeah, like I don't know what it is. We very secretive. We very particular, and I find those relationships very hard when you open yourself up, and like, you know, Atiya is saying, they become your beneficiary, and then it's like, damn, like
You gotta reevaluate your whole life.
and then was it real? Like if something that deep could just like that, you know what I'm saying?
That's
How
another
real
topic.
was it? So, you know.
Boo, you just threw like a monkey wrench. Y'all, so what y'all thought about it?
Friendship, man.
Friendship. It was long. We actually dived into that topic.
It actually we went more in depth than we thought we were going to be.
Absolutely.
So that's why.
It's gonna be a part 2.
Yes.
2.5. We
Yes.
just wanted to
Yes.
make sure we gave you everything. I know you all can definitely tap into this discussion.
Because
Please.
we also missed some things. So if it's anything we missed,
Yes.
like, subscribe, and also comment. Fill us in on it.
Yes, we want to know what your thoughts are. The only way for us to get better is if you give us your feedback. So we really, really appreciate it. And it's just all love here. We are grateful that you came. And we love you and have a good night.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank
culturally
you.
different.
Culturally different.
Hey, thank you.